what's going on, everybody? This is Massive Bass 96 coming back with another video. Just gonna be like a talk video of a certain YouTuber that pretty much he made a video 8 hours ago saying cheap subs need love too. That's true. Cheap subs do need love too. This is the guy, Budget Basshead. So I'm going to go back to his videos and show you like what he says and all that. So we're going to go back to, we're going to go to right here.
600 something dollars. Depending on where you are and shipping, you're probably talking close to 700 bucks just to get this one single subwoofer part of your system. And that's not even talking, other costs, internet installing it, the box, stuff like that. So this thing can get very pricey. You're talking average of $1,000 just to get up and running, out the box, wiring, amplifier, whatever. And I'm not knocking this subwoofer. This subwoofer is a monster. I mean, just look at it. It's over 60-something pounds of straight brute strength. And that's what it was designed to do. It's designed to hit the low frequencies very effectively, very powerfully. And it does that. So I'm not knocking the company or the product. What I am knocking...
So pretty much he's saying like Sundown Audio, the X Series 12V3. If you can see, the price on it is 650 bucks, which is expensive for a Sundown Audio. But it's really good on low frequencies, really good on power. As you could tell, he clamped it 7,001 watts, which is amazing. These subs take a lot of beating and a lot of abuse, and a lot of people like them. It's just the problem is they're on the expensive side. So let's see what else he has to say.
Are people who think that these are the only type of subwoofers that you should buy. Subwoofers that you should buy. What I am knocking, what I am getting upset about is the fact that you have people out here in our community, part of the car audio community, that would make someone feel bad because they don't spend $600 on a subwoofer. It will make someone feel some kind of way because their subwoofer is only $25 or their subwoofer is only $50. And then they go and they become these brand ambassadors for these very expensive subwoofers, making everyone else feel like crap, or trying to make everyone else feel like crap. Well, let me tell y'all something.
So pretty much what he's saying is everybody that has an expensive subwoofer tries to get everybody else into subwoofers and stuff like that. Is pretty much like trying to like get other people to spend more money on expensive car audio stuff that they got. And it's like not everybody is into that type of stuff. They either want a little bit of bass, or they want bass that sounds really good, or they just want to go balls to the wall, go crazy amount of bass. A lot of people have different opinions. Like to start off with, for like high schoolers that are just barely getting into bass, the best brand to go out there, the best brand to go with is here, I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you. The best brand is to go with something budget friendly, like this guy. This guy on Amazon is $79.99, which is 80 bucks. It used to be a little bit more, but these subwoofers, don't let the price fool you. These things are really good sound quality woofers. And this is the Alpine W10 S4. It is a single 4-ohm coil, 2-inch copper voice coil, single spider, push terminals, which are 8 gauge, which I understand if you're running like 2 subs, definitely run 10 gauge if you're running dual subs. They come in 2 models, the 10 or they come in the 12. For like if you want more cone surface and you want, like, say you want to run a single sub in a ported box, definitely run a 12. If you want more cone, a little bit more output from the woofer. Think of it this way: the bigger the cone, the more it's gonna, the better it's gonna play, the better it's gonna produce sound. The smaller the cone, it's gonna perform really punchy. So think of it as, so how am I trying to say it? A 10-inch subwoofer versus a 12. 10s are going to be a lot more punchier, and they're going to be a mixture of punchy and good with rap. So like they're going to be good with country, blues, jazz, techno, and then hip hop and rap. But with the 10s, you're going to see they're going to be a lot more punchier, a little bit more punchy. With 12s, they're going to be more boomy, more for hip hop and rap and dubstep and all that. But with 10s, you can make 10s sound just as good as a 12. For the 10s, the subwoofer box recommends for sealed is 0.83 cubic feet. This is a ported box, but I have the port sealed, so if you think of it, think of that gone, of the wood divider right there, and a wood right there. It is 0.82 cubic feet for the airspace for sealed. For ported, same as that too. This is a really good sub, really good sound quality, really musical, really highly suggest, if you guys want a good sound quality, go with something that's not on the expensive side. Something that will make you happy and something that will get you started into bass with not a lot of money. So sealed 0.83 cubic feet, ported 1.25 cubic feet or 1.50 cubic feet for maximum airspace for ported. Port tuning frequency recommendation would be 35 or 40 hertz for the 10, and I think for the 12, 35 to 38, or no, 32 to 35 for the 12. I shortened my speaker wire. This is some NVX full spec flex speaker 12-inch AWG. Really good speaker wire. In my last video, I told you where I got this from. I got this from Massive 21. Love this speaker wire. Really well. This is my first ever built amp rack. I really love it. It's amazing. And it's the amp that's powering the sub still is the Pioneer GM-A5702 bridged at 4 ohms. Gain is matched to the head unit to where no clipping, no distortion, nothing like that. 4 gauge power and ground wire, remote jumping to the power wire. 230 amp fuses, which equals 60 amps. And over here, 70, I think it's a 75 or a 80 amp fuse. I don't remember. It might be an 80 amp fuse, if I remember. Which is perfectly fine. It's better to run a fuse than not run a fuse, because if something goes wrong, what's gonna pop first? The fuse. Because if you don't have a fuse, it's gonna blow the amp and mess it up, and you're just gonna be bummed out. So definitely, I would highly recommend running a fuse if you're running car audio inside a house. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? So pretty much, I would definitely suggest, running a, if you guys are barely just starting into car audio equipment, I would definitely recommend Walmart car audio. the best starter pack for like high schoolers or people that are just barely wanting to get into bass. Definitely Power Acoustic Mofo 12. They're really good subs, really really good. Or Power, yeah. And then definitely to match it, the Power Acoustic Razor amplifier. Those are really good amps too. Um, and then the box you definitely go with is the Sculpch 12-inch sealed subwoofer box, which is already, the wood already comes in a box. Only thing you have to do is put it together. Comes with the screws. All you have to do is get like a screwdriver or a power drill. Um, I would definitely recommend using wood glue on the inside or silicone on the inside so it seals up really tight, airtight seal. Um, Already comes with a terminal cup, so you're good with that. So that would be the best starter car audio equipment for you guys. For me, my starter equipment was the Alpine Baseline 10, which I got at the pawn shop for $106. Well, no, wait. It was originally 100 and it was 112, but it was low. It was half price, so pretty much it was low discount. So pretty much it was like got it for $106. Had a Bassworks ported box. The back was slot. It was like a slant at the back, so it was a good box. The amp that I went with was a Kicker DXA 125.2 two-channel amplifier, which I thought in my head at the time 250 watts. That's perfect for the sub. Now, when I read the manual instruction after I purchased the amp and mounted it on the back of the box, because knowing me, I was impatient. I wanted it mounted on the box already because I was like, oh, it's going to look so cool. It's going to look perfect. I read the instructions. It's like, oh, man. And my buddy was like, what's going on? And I was like, it's only rated for 125 watts bridged at 4 ohms. He's like, oh. He's like, is that bad? And I was like, no, not really, but it doesn't mean it just means the sub's not going to get full output. And he's like, well, I'm pretty sure it'll still sound good. I'm like, yeah. I was like, you know what? It will sound good. It'll still sound good for a ported box. And what I had powering that amp was an Xbox 360 power brick, which is, so like, so the power brick is, the plug is AC to DC current. So you could run, so for DC current, it puts out 203 watts max. So the yellow wires, they'll be either, so you you cut the cord, strip back the adhesive, it'll show the wires. You would either have 3 yellows or 4 yellows, or okay, mine had 3 yellows, 3 blacks, 1 red, 1 blue. The 3 yellows would be your 12-volt positive. Your 3 blacks would be your negative ground. Your red and your blue, so when you plug the power brick to the wall and you touch the red wire to the blue wire, you'll see on the power supply the light will turn green. That's when it's on. When you remove the wires, it'll be on orange, so it'll be on rest mode. So if you put a switch, like an on and off switch, and you leave that power supply plugged in on the wall the whole time, you'd be good. That would be a good starting amp for your house, or if you just want to run a car system. Definitely the best amp wiring kit would be the Sculpch 4-gauge power and ground wire, like what I have. Comes with a 12-volt 4-gauge wire, which has a fuse. It'll come with a ground, it'll come with a 4-gauge ground. It'll come with a remote wire, RCAs, and speaker wire. And those are the things that you need to get started on your car audio equipment if you're just barely getting into it. And it'll probably, the whole thing, so for the amp kit, the box, the sub, and the subwoofer box, 4 items. Wait, no, my bad. The amp kit, amplifier, Hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think. Amplifier, amp kit, subwoofer. No, hold on, I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, let me try to get it this way. So, subwoofer, amplifier, wiring kit, box, and I think I'm missing some. I think those are the 4 items you need. Oh, and if you have a stock deck, high to low output converter, which you just tap into the factory deck speakers, your rear deck speakers, and it'll convert your speaker wires to RCAs, and it'll come with a little bass knob. It's a Sculch high to low converter, which comes with the bass knob, so you can adjust your bass and control it that way from the front of your car. So those are the 5 items you need for your vehicle. So hopefully this will tell you, this pretty much means like it will cost like maybe around like $150, $150, or maybe 140-ish bucks total. I'm just guessing for the whole price. Maybe close to like 200 around there, but that would be a good starting system for y'all. But on to the next talk of the video. So back to what I was saying, if you guys want to run a really good sub, definitely run with, all I'm going to say is definitely run what you guys want to run. Depends on what you guys want to run. If you guys want to run a 210s, 110, 112, 212s, 15, 18, little 8s or 6.5s, go for it. Whatever suits your boat. Float your boat. But, I just thought I'd make this video and just pretty much explain about cheap subs do need love too, you know? It's not all about expensive car audio equipment. Cheap car audio equipment need love too. You could get a cheap sound quality subwoofer and you could run 412s or 410s. Like, you could run those and make those things pound really well for a good price. You could get those things just as loud as an expensive car audio equipment. Just depends on your thinking and your knowledge of how to run it, how to set the amp, how to set the gain, bass boost, low frequency or low pass frequency, subsonic filter, all of that. And then you guys should be bumping too, so hopefully this video helps a lot, really well. This little 10 is a good, has a good sound quality woofer. And I love it. It does really well for what it is. So, hopefully this video helped. If you guys want to ask more questions, if you guys have any questions or what, let me know in the comment below. This is by far the longest video I've ever made. I am going to give a shout out to Budget Basshead. Make sure you guys look up his video on YouTube, and make sure you guys subscribe to his channel, like his videos, comment Massive Bass 96, or just comment, just say something like, hey, what's up, bro? A fellow YouTuber told me about your channel. And then yeah. But you guys have any questions or what, let me know in the comment below. Make sure you guys chuck a big fat thumbs up, like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are not subscribed. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.